Hi, welcome back to my channel, According to Kat. If you're new here, please introduce yourself in the comments below and welcome. If you're returning, just say hi. If you're not yet subscribed, I invite you to do so. I upload every week and I like to create home decor pieces on a budget. And if you hit that bell, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. And if you have not yet checked me out on Instagram, I would love if you would at Kat Luna Designs. So what are we going to be making today?
Okay, so today we're going to be making these buffalo plaid print pillows. I used fleece scarves from the Dollar Tree. These were super quick and easy to make and really inexpensive. So if you want to learn how to make them, stay tuned.
If you would like to know what supplies I've used, please check out the description box below. And with all that being said, let's get right into the video.
Okay, here they are, our quick and easy Dollar Tree no-sew plaid pillows. So the first thing I did was I took this fleece scarf and this plaid scarf as well, both fleece, and I folded them in half to see how long I wanted my pillow to be. I then cut that off and I just took this extra material and put it to the side. I am going to make sure that 3 sides of this scarf are closed and I will leave one side open just so I can add the stuffing. So since one side had a folded side, that was one of them, and then I did on either side, I glued those shut. So I took a bead of hot glue and just ran it along the edge of the scarf, and then I carefully would pat it down. Now, the reason you want to be careful doing this is because when you turn this inside out, you want it to be a straight seam, and that will give you that sewn effect. So I'm just pressing that down, and here I'm taking that extra fabric I had left over, I'm folding that in half, and I am going to cut it into a tall triangle. And the reason I'm doing this is I'm going to be getting a tree shape started out. The reason I like folding it into half before I cut it, I feel like you get a more symmetrical shape, and that's what I wanted. So you can leave it just like that in a tall triangle, or you can do what I'm doing here, and I am cutting it a zigzag pattern on the sides to get more of the boughs of the tree to show. Once I'm done cutting it like this, I will open it up and you can see that it is symmetrical on both sides. Again, that is what I wanted. You can either do it either shape, the triangle or the zigzag outer edge. At this point, I folded it back and I'm trying to get some more rounded bows, and I liked that. If you go to Joann Fabrics, they have fabric remnants for really cheap. I got this for $1.10, and it's a really big piece of black burlap, but it's like heavy duty burlap. This is not like lightweight. So I am taking that tree that I made out of the fleece scarf and I am gluing it on. No, I'm not putting a ton of glue. I'm just putting little dabs of glue. And what I'm going to do is go back and cut out a simple shape just to get it ready. Now I'm going to be cutting close to the edge so that I'm just getting a shadow of that black burlap in the background. This will make it stand out more from the fleece pillow and just give it I don't know, I just liked it better like this than when it was just sitting right on the pillow. So now I am taking the other fabric, I'm doing the same exact thing, except I made this pillow a little longer. So I have the folded edge, and then I will be gluing 2 sides so that I can put my stuffing in. So I'm turning the fabric inside out, and you can see the seam there. It almost looks like it's sewn. And then I'm taking my polyfill, and I'm filling it up. Now I put pretty much filler in here because I want it to be a nice, solid, thick pillow. Now you can see it looks very bumpy, but the more I put in, the smoother it gets. And then once I hot glue it and I fold those pieces in and get a good edge, I really work that stuffing from the outside in. So what I mean by that is I start squishing the pillow all around so that it the stuffing disperses throughout the pillow evenly. I then put on my tree that I made with the burlap backing, and I'm gluing that on. It's okay if some of the edges stick up a bit. I actually liked that, and you can see I don't have a ton of the burlap showing, but it just gives it a nice edge. This is the other pillow. I'm turning that right side out, and I will be stuffing this as well. So now I'm just taking more of that stuffing and I am placing it inside, and I make sure I get it into those corners. So you can either use your finger to push it up into those corners, or sometimes I use the eraser of a pencil, whatever you have nearby to really get that stuffing in there. Again, I'm folding it in on itself and then gluing it shut. So at this point I decided to make holly with some berries. So I'm using the red from the other scarf to make the berries, and I will use the plaid pattern, the black and white plaid pattern, to make the leaves. Now, this was a very simple form. I think I would have liked it if I put the burlap in the back. I did not do it. I just kind of wanted to see what it would look like this, but I really think I would have liked the burlap in the back better because I liked it on the tree one. But I'm happy with the way this turned out as well. And I thought that, you know what? I like things in threes. So I had a little more fabric left over from both scarves. Look how cute. I love them. And what I did was I made one side one print and the other side of the pillow the other print. And I thought, you know, I can just flip it back and forth, which you could do in the first place. You don't have to make them all the same on both sides. You can do it just like this as well. So again, I do two sides, and I do three sides here because there was no folded edge. Now, this is where I am going to give you the hint I learned. I am gluing a little bit on that fourth side so that I have a smaller opening. I found it much easier to, once I turn it right side out, I found it much easier to turn it in on itself and glue it shut when I had that fourth side done partially, glued partially. So that's a little hint for you. So on that last side where you're going to be stuffing it in, glue some of that shut, not all of it, enough to get your hand in, and that would work out perfectly. And this one I made into a square. Again, I am pushing this stuffing around a bit to disperse it and smooth out the pillow. And here it is, the final reveal. These were so easy to make and quick and inexpensive. So I hope you give them a try. I love the way they look on my leather couch. I think they soften it up a bit and give it that Christmas look. And what's even better is this whole project was less than $5 to make.
So that's it. That's the end of my video. I hope you liked everything I made here, and I hope it inspires you to make something of your own. If you know anyone that would like to make something like this, please share this video with them. Remember, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please join us on this journey. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.